Game started.
Razor blade. Okay, well let's try d4 again. I got kind of an e4 opening when I last tried d4. Caro-Kann. Okay, this looks like a normal d4 opening so far. Could be a King's Indian or a Grinfeld. Still could be a King's... No, it is a King's Indian. It's not a Grinfeld. Okay, this is the classical way to play it. And then bishop e2. I'm going to play with g3. I saw this in the Zurich 1953 tournament. They played this a lot. And it seems like a way to play where you don't get smashed on the king side so much. He's putting more pressure. Let's see, if he had taken, I would have taken back with the knight. Now he's taking, I take with the knight, he takes, I get my queen there. He gets a tempo move with his knight. I think it's still okay. Let's go ahead and castle. Leave it there for one more move. See if he really wants to take. Now he wants to force the pawn forward, so I will go forward. Oh, is that uncomfortable? Let's see. Knight takes, bishop takes. No, it's not a problem yet. Just need to force some exchanges before it gets out of hand. Oh, it is a problem. Yeah, this wins the H-pawn. Little tricks. Watch out for those little tricks. So I guess I probably should have pushed on with d5 before he got the bishop out. Let's see. Let's put my king over here so I can bring a rook in to harass his bishop. Now let's see. If I take, he takes with the knight. Let's get my bishop out. He still has a pretty bad bishop here on g7, so I don't think my one pawn deficit is too terrible. And I have an open H file even. So rook h1 to h4 maybe. He should probably just play, or yeah, I was going to say h5, but f5 looks good too because threatens to open up the f file against my queen and also opens up a line to f2. But pawn takes, knight takes, I guess, holds. Knight defending f2 conveniently. And now can I play pawn to f3, chase the knight away? Can't take it, it's defended by the queen and the king. The knight's defending the bishop. I think I can play that. And then where is his knight going? He's thinking about it. Here or here, and I can trade it off if I want to. Has no forward motion. He could counterattack. He could try and counterattack the bishop. Let's see, I could bring the bishop into e7 perhaps. It's not necessary though. Or I could retreat. Still like the idea of putting a rook on the h file. Rook h1 to h4 here, maybe defend along the fourth rank. Try and pile up on his weak or backwards h-pawn. My knight can hop into some squares with check at some point. Well, Razor Blade, let's see. He played all his moves pretty quickly. Yeah, 20 seconds for 18 moves. Now he's thinking. Okay, he moved back. Yeah. So knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. You know, it all leads to nothing, huh? I should hit the queen first, right? Where is the queen going? Can't go forward. It's going back to d7 or c8. He has no tempo move that attacks my queen or king. Yeah, no, I'm regularly a little bit reluctant to take his knight because I'm giving up this good blockade square. Maybe if I take with the bishop. He takes back with his bishop, and then I could play my pawn to... I'd play my pawn to g5, and bishop would drop back. And then I could start doubling on the h-file, and I would have this kind of clamp here. Let's try this. This is a really excellent knight here. So rook h1, 2, h3 or 4 or 5, h3 or 4. And he might sacrifice his rook. He might sacrifice his rook for that knight. That would be an interesting exchange sack. Okay, now I'm threatening on h7. There's also knight to f6 in the position here, isn't there? Knight f6 check. Bishop takes. Pawn takes, queen takes, and then I take here. I should probably take here first. Take here, rook takes. Take on h7. Rook takes on f3. Then knight here, check. And I win the rook, I think. Let's try it. Let's test out this theory. Yeah, this intermediate check here, isn't this fatal?
Check.
Well, winning a piece anyway. He has to take with the bishop, and I grab the rook here. Maybe it's not fatal. It just wins the exchange. I was thinking I was winning a piece, but he keeps the piece. He won the knight. Oh, that's not the best way to play it, right? Rook takes. This bishop has no moves, right, with the tempo. No tempo moves, so I'll have a queen against a rook and bishop. No, just a queen against a rook. It's certainly not the best way to play it. Okay, so I've got a check over here. I can drive the king to the back rank. And then what? What I need to do is get my pawns mobile. Get my king up here. Let's start with the check, though. keep defending my advanced f-pawn. Then I'm going to bring my king forward. I'm not sure what that was about. The rook doesn't really do anything on the h-file. My king here is guarding all the entrances. Oh, he just wanted to swap places. Okay. Well, let's think about this. If I bring my king forward, he can go to the second rank and maybe harass my pawns. So I was just going to throw my pawns forward here. Is that defending? Huh. Okay, yeah, that is defending. Huh. Okay, I will abandon my f-pawn and attack his queenside pawns. I need to keep a pawn or two left at the end because I'm not sure if I can actually win with queen against rook without any pawns. It's difficult. I think here's a good way to invade. Queen to c7, and I start gobbling up pawns that way.
Check. Check.
Okay, now I've got a passed pawn here I can work with. Let's see what he comes up with here. He's been playing very cleverly. I think, well, he got lost in the complications around his king there. Missed the knight f6 move. But he had won a pawn before that, and he had the advantage most of the game. Okay, he just pushed that one forward. Let's give this check.
Check.
And then get this pawn going.
Check. Check.
It's nice how this pawn that black has on D or E5 shelters my queen from his rook. So he has no way of getting around to stop me from getting a second queen. And with that, I think I can go for the direct mating attack. He's gonna check me. Okay, but it loses a rook, so
Check.
that won't be too hard to win either. I pushed that ahead without considering. There's probably a better way to arrange that. Okay.
Check.
Let's drive the king back.
Check.
There's no hurry, so I don't have to get another queen. Just use your king to force his king away from the pawn. And then you take. If he had kept on holding to the pawn, I would have gone forward with the king.
Black
Now I just step here and mate. Okay, so good game. I will upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.